Welcome back to the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence. If you're just joining, the first game has already ended. There's a match day 4 of the U-15 Elite Girls Championship ongoing here, both on the FIFA pitch and the BetSpa pitch. We get to bring you 3 games daily, beginning from Monday up until today. And the second game here on the FIFA pitch will be between on the elite side from Eastern Region. That's the second group that Eastern Region has presented in this competition for the 2025 edition. These are the ladies that are lining up for the 2 regions. We begin with the home side, that's the Upper East Region. We have Bunzenbil Blessing, Perigu Evelyn, Mary Nazuksu, there's Anita Akutiba, Martha Akanlisinu, there's Awene Joyce, we have Jane Mabel, also Abani Lois, there's Azaba Mary Magdalene, Anan Mary, and Jennifer Azupobila, completing that starting 11 for their head coach Rita Ayinbiri Ayimpogbila. She is assisted by Adam Bashiru. For the Eastern Elite B side, these are the ladies that will line up. There's Tay Enam, there's Frida Chumua, we have Belinda Nate, Mary Nyamiche, there's Ado Eva Koko, we have Tete Patricia, Vida Ado, Owusu Adora, Emmanuela Adoma, Tete Patience, and Benedicta Sari, completing that starting 11 for head coach Michael George Blake, and he is assisted by Emmanuel Apate. These 2 sides will be having their 4th game as well, and Upper West, Upper East, they will be identified, and that blue jersey, royal blue I should say, with some patches of yellow in front, and green horses too much. And for Let's Be from Eastern Region, yellow jerseys, as shorts, and black horses too much. Our referees for the second game are Lodina Apia, there's Grace Sewa Say on line 1, Lovey Apam is on line 2, and Stephanie Agbeleshi is the 4th referee for this encounter as well. My name is Abigail Sanasosu, walking you through 70 minutes of action, 35 minutes apiece in each half. After match day 3, when you get to Group A, this is how the standings is looking like. Greater Accra will now have 12 points after they've won their first game in the 4th round. There's Northern Region on 6 points, Upper East on 6, Western on 3, Volta on 2, and Eastern Elite B on just a point, hoping they'll be able to get 3 from this exchange. And in Gubi, Ashanti are leading the path with 8 points, Eastern Region on 8, Rangahaf on 6, Central Region on 4. The Elite Academy side from Bolgatanga have just a point to show, and Upper West languish at the bottom of that Group B table as well. So here we are with Elite B, hoping they'll be able to get the best of results. And for Upper East, they are also looking to continue from where they left off yesterday when they beat Western Region 2-0. Upper East will play from right to left, and the Elite side will also respond from left to right. Referee Lodina just making sure we are all ready. Looks to her watch, and the whistle will go. Game has started. Eastern Elite surging forward. Here's Mary. Mary puts it through for Lois. Lois is displaced. And first infringement noticed by Lordina. Kick. Ball splits down the left looking for Anand. Anand picks it up. Weaving her way through. Joyce will try her first attempt at goal. And then is there to hold on for the Elites B side from Eastern Region. Enam's ball blasted through the middle. There's no Elites B to have found Emanuela. But Upper West had other regions. They shoved off that one. Lordina saw it. It was Joyce that was shocked off right in front of the referee. And she picks up that free kick for the Upper East region. Joyce takes some few steps back. And she'll fire one through. And holds on. Not a bad kick at all. Joyce had her eyes for goal. Mary unable to hold on for Eastern Elite. It'll be a throwing advantage to Upper East. And the opposite number with the same name, Mary, send that short one in, but this time it's a long one. And they're racing for it. Anita got to it. And here they come, Evelyn, returning that ball, and then calms everyone down. Picks her spots down the right. That header. Through the middle, and here comes Eastern Elite. Belinda holds on for them. And here's Tete. Tete bundled away. And Jennifer couldn't send it anywhere. Benedicta's ball through down the left. They are turning, they're twisting. Eastern Elite. Ball headed down. Patricia gets in the way. But Mary picks it up for Upper East. Here they are, Eastern Elite, still keeping it in play. But unfortunately, Patricia lets the ball go. Throwing Mary down the left. She was looking for Anand. Ball through the middle. Here's Martha. Martha splits to her right. Jennifer gets a hold of it. She'll send it through and to the side of the net. We've done 3 minutes already. This Upper East 0. Eastern Elites B 0. This is the second clash from Group A on the 4th day of exchanges. This championship began on Monday, and it's been one great game after the other. Good show of talent at the youth level, and the future looking bright for women's football. Here's Joyce. Swings in that corner, headed down. Unable to connect. Upper East. Emanuela goes down in pain. Holds on to her head. And she will be attended to. She bumped into Mary. And Jane wanted to steal that away. That's Emanuela and Mary. Emanuela goes down in pain. And Jane was looking on as if nothing has happened. Melodina's whistle had already gone. Emanuela is being attended to. And it's a temporary hold up here. So goalless between Upper East and the Eastern Elite B side. First game ended 4-0 in favor of Greater Accra, who are leading the path in Group A. They beat Volta Region 4-0. Free kick, Elite B. Looks like Enam will pick up that free kick for the elite side. Some 5 steps away from the 18-yard box. She'll be able to get back in time. She sends one through the middle. Ball received and headed down by Evelyn. Down the left is Annan. Annan for Eastern Region. She stopped and they will get through Patricia. Eastern Elite unable to hold on. Ball still in the harbor of Eastern Elite. Vida goes down again. She went in with her head for the ball, but unfortunately missed out and bumped into her opposite marker. Vida down and in a lot of pain. Goalless between Upper East and the Eastern Elite B side. Vida. Vida will be helped aside for game 2 continue. Free kick. Belinda's kick. Headed the other way. Evelyn's defense. Ball is still in the air. Tete. And Evelyn has cleared but still in her own area. Benedicta is brought down. Lordina Pia moved to the spot of that incident. And Upper East are being a little physical in this game, bringing down their opponents one after the other. Yes, Belinda. Two-woman wall. Belinda takes her time and sends that in, and there's no one to do that connection. It was literally off target. Wasted efforts there. Eastern Elite B. 8 minutes gone. And it's still goalless between these two sides if you're just joining. Upper East. Azaba. Her ball is taking over. Here's Belinda. Balloons the ball. Screams in pain, but will stay on to continue. Joyce blasting to Mary. And they'll take over Eastern Elite. Ball stopped. And Annan is always there for Upper East. Throwing affected. Vida. Ball falls back to Vida. Keeps it in play and blast off of Mary. End-to-end action here. Mary is brought down. Upper East. And there they go. Feeder tried to weave her way through. Eastern Elite fighting so hard and looking for their first win here. 10 minutes gone. And Upper East have that throwing advantage. Joyce is racing to it. Azaba is also there. Here's Azaba. Azaba's ball. And she has the first goal. Azaba has the first goal for Upper East. Good run from Upper East. That throwing she received. Here's Azaba. Took her time. Joyce got it to her. And at that point, goalkeeper Enam was way off of her lines. And she put it over here. Got the first goal for Upper East. Azaba on the run. And that was her strike. Upper East 1. Eastern Elites B 0. Eastern will restart play. Down the right. They're racing for it. Upper East going in too strong. Free kick. Lodina says that free kick has to be taken again. Point to the right spot. And Joyce is already there for Upper East. Here's Joyce. Her ball is headed down into the referee. Game continues. Evelyn down the right finds Anita. Anita shoved off and game will continue. Lois will find Martha. Game continues. Evelyn racing to it. But they are getting towards the goal area. Is Emanuela against Evelyn, and she's beating to it. There's a player down on the turf, and I think that's why play has been halted. Martha unhappy with the turnout of event. Attention of the medics being drawn to the player on the turf. We'll get that confirmation pretty soon. But here's Azaba's goal again. Took her time. She lost it over Enam. She was just watching the ball as it rose into her goal area. Joyce gave her that pass on the left. And here was the final delivery from Azaba. 1-0. Upper East against the Eastern Elites B side. Temporary hold up here. On match day 1, Eastern Elites B lost 4-0 to Northern Region. On day 2, lost 4-0 again to the Western Region. And then yesterday, they were able to get a point after the shared sports with Volta Region and lost 3-1 on penalties. Volta Region had 2 of the points and they took the remaining 1. And so they have 1 point to show after 3 rounds of matches. Eastern Elites B, and already they are trailing in their 4th game of the tournament. We're still attending to the player down on the turf. And Lodina might just direct that she be held aside for game to continue. Not looking good. And she might have to be stretched off. Causing Elites B to be thinking of making an early change. 15 minutes on the clock. Upper East 1. The Eastern Elites B side 0. If you're just joining, live from the Ghana Football Association Facebook page is the U-15 Elite Girls Championship. Looking to unearth talents across the country that will pass for Black Maidens, Black Princesses, and even the Black Queens in the near future. All of these girls below the ages of 15 and been woven into the culture and the way of play in Ghana. A week-long exercise that will see one region being crowned as winner of this championship. Last year, in the maiden edition, Ashanti region lifted that trophy with Bonga Hafu as runners-up. Interestingly, Ashanti and Bonga Hafu are both in Group B, where Ashanti top and Bonga Hafu trying to still make way. Game will continue, and Eastern Elites now have a woman down. And that does not change the complexion. Here's Belinda. Her opposite number, Annan wants it. But they keep it in play. Not fully. Mary unable to keep it for LHB. Patricia unfortunately slammed that ball to her own colleague Mary. And it's a throwing advantage to Mary on the other side for Eastern Upper East. Throwing advantage. Mary. Mary's ball headed down to her, but she's unable to keep it. Throwing to Upper East, who are looking to effect that change. There are 10 women on the pitch at this moment. But here they are fighting and clearing their lines. Eastern Elites B. Throwing again for Upper East in the area of the Elites B side. Here's Martha. Martha splits the defenders, but Enam is there. That defense splitting pass could not find Anita, and Enam's delivered to the other side, headed down by Evelyn. Evelyn goes down in pain. Evelyn up on her feet, stamps her feet and will continue. Mary for Elites B leaves it, and ball is picked up by Dora. There they go, Belinda. Evelyn will stop it again. Upper East, still Evelyn. Evelyn is looking for Azaba. A ball is sent out of play. 18 minutes. Upper East 1. The Elite side from Eastern Region 0. Eva. Coco's ball to Frida. But that is also intercepted by her opposite number, Jennifer. Jennifer holds on to the ball. The whistle goes, and that's her throwing to Martha. Foul throw, and it will fall to Elites B. Throwing, referee signals. Quick one. Tete was heading for the right hand side, but Mary stops her. Mary brings down Dora. Mary brings down Dora, and Eastern Elite wins that free kick. Free kick advantage to the Eastern Elite side. Referee Lodina is satisfied with the wall. And against the round of play, she's ready for that free kick. Belinda. Belinda behind that one. Belinda's delivery straight into the air. Mary picks up the pieces for Upper East. Finds Annan. She stopped. And there they go again, Walisa. Eastern Elite pumped up, looking to save their face. But already they are down by a goal. Here's Mary, her throwing to Walisa. Finds Belinda, beats into it. Upper East, 10. And Azaba picks it up. Here's Mary. LHB still have the ball. Almost loosen it out. Martha. Down the left. And it's Benedicta splitting that pass through to Frida. It's still Frida. And Mary gets in her way. Here's Belinda. She also couldn't hold on to it. Upper East defending their lines with their lives. Here's Mary. Eastern Elite. Walisa finds Mary and she miskicks. Runs through. And they would pick it up again. Tete. Pockets of moment where Eastern Elite tried to mount some amount of pressure on Upper East. Just not been successful on several occasions. Here's Dura. Dura's ball to Enam. Ball down the left is Tete. They are looking to search for it. It's looking for Frida. But Tete gets in there again. Beaten to it, Upper East. And the referee's whistle will go. Free kick advantage. Eastern Elite. We've done 23 minutes. Upper East 1. Eastern Elite B 0. Ball still being ballooned around. Vida. And they're ready. That is an offside position. That Joyce was in, taking on for Upper East. There she goes again. Down the left is Annan. Annan. Upper East Annan. Her ball down. And there they go. Azaba slips. And then holds on to that ball. Jennifer's reconnection was not too strong. And then got to it. But Frida is equally late to pick up that for the Elite B side. Throwing. Anita's throwing. She finds Evelyn. Here's Evelyn. Back to Anita. In their own half. Anita is looking for options. She's helped on the left by Mary. Mary racing through the middle. Here's Mary. Lifts it for Joyce. Joyce. That was too feeble. And gets everyone to calm down. And sends an in-swinger. Manuela trips. And ball goes out. Walisa will pick up that throw in for Eastern Elite B. Picks up the ball and leaves it for Mary. Mary's throwing. Beat into it, but Mary got her foot to it. The advantage now is to the other side. Upper East. Mary finds Annan. Through the middle. They'll take over. Belinda's ball. And there they go. Dora watches on and leaves the throw in for Mary. Mary's ball. Joyce is down, but referee says no. Advantage at that spot for Elite B. Patricia takes her time to send it through. Belinda had a touch, so here's Walisa. Walisa's ball looking for Frida. And goalkeeper Blessing steps up. Push that ball away. Timely intervention there, Blessing. But at the right time to be able to save that onslaught from Elite B. But here they go again. Upper East is Anna Damis, sends it through the middle. And she will find Martha. Martha to Jane. They're heckled, but Evelyn will step in and send the ball the other way. Here they come. Easting Elite. Upper East steals it away. Mary's ball looking for Anand. Is Anand down the left? Anand. She's stopped by Patricia. So in advantage Upper East. And Mary's there. Trying to get through to Anand, but ball is ballooned away. Emanuela wants it up front for Elite B. She gets it sandwiched. She's fighting for it. She's still holding on. Emanuela. Good play from Emanuela. But ball is taken off her feet. So in. And Mary picks it up for Elite B. Both Marys for Upper East and Elite B on throwing duties.
So far, so good. They are doing amazing.
Belinda for Eastern Elite. Anand gets in the way. Anand loses out. Belinda picks it again. She's shoved off. And the referee points to the spot. Belinda wins a free kick for the Elite B side. We've done 28 minutes. Upper East 1, Eastern Elite B 0. Behind that free kick is Patricia and Belinda. Patricia walks away and leaves Belinda behind it. It's still Belinda. Belinda gets in ready. Takes a few steps back, and that is her try. But that kick is wide and away from the goal area. Not a threat at all to Blessing. Eastern Elite looking for that equalizer. And Upper East also holding their own together. Here's their goalkeeper, Blessing. Goal kick. And she leaves it for Evelyn to pick up on her behalf. That's Evelyn's ball. Direction towards Joyce. Joyce is being heckled as Zaba got the ball flying. And here is Jane. Jane racing together with Benedicta. And ball goes out. So in advantage, Benedicta Store, Azaba goes around her. And this is for Enam to pick up. She loses out on it. Annan is racing. But luckily for her, Dora got in there on time to be able to clear her lines and I was down on the turf. That was that opportunity, and I wanted to get through to pick it up. But Dora saved the day for the Let's B side. Corner kick. Here's Joyce. Joyce for Upper East. Her ball in. And loots everyone. Upper East 1. The Eastern Elite B side 0. Goal kick. Shot 1 to the right. Here's Coco. Eva Coco. She finds Mary. Here's Mary. Mary's ball. And Patricia hit so hard. Mary's storing. Here's Joyce. Back to Mary. Mary looking for options. But Mary clears her lines. And there is Emanuela. Is Emanuela against Jane? Emanuela's ball. Too much. And it goes straight into the air. 31 minutes on the clock. Upper East 1. The Eastern Elite B side 0. On the other side, we've had 2 interesting games. The second one is ongoing. Bronga halfway against the elite side from Bolgatanga as well. It's Bronga half 2. Elite from Bolgatanga 1. Here, it is 1-0 in favor of Upper East. Goal kick, quickly taken. Lois. Lois who puts Mary through. And Mary on the other side heads it down, but it goes out. 32 minutes in the first half. 1-0 in favor of Upper East. Ball in the air, and the referee spots a push. Free kick to Upper East. And it's Joyce with the ball. She's chased around by Belinda. And the referee instructs her to fall deep, join her colleagues to defend that free kick. Joyce is left alone. Here's Joyce. Free kick swung in and over the roof of the net. 2 more minutes to play for in the first half. We'll wait to see if our fourth referee, Stephanie Agbeleshi, has any extra time for us. But it's been an interesting and engaging play between Upper East and the Elite B side from Eastern Region. Tete, surging forward, but her ball is stopped. Upper East will return that favor, but there's a player down on the turf. Azaba goes down. Azaba, the goal scorer for Upper East. She wins another free kick for Upper East region. Joyce is there. Joyce sends a decent one in. And now it's beaten. And that was a power drive. Joyce, one time, hits hard. And then once again, caught ball watching as the ball heads into a net. Good goal there for Martha. 34th minute on the stroke of half time. Is Upper East 2, the LHB side 0. Good goal there, Joyce, and that's her free kick again. She took some few steps back, directed that ball straight into the net, and then had no answer to that. Eva Coco They'll take over again, and it's Joyce looking for Anand. Anand picks it, and we'll be doing 2 minutes of time added on. 35 minutes exhausted. We're already in 20 seconds of that 2 minutes. Good game here at the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence. Second game of match day 4 from Group Bronga half for 2. The Bulgar Lead side 1. And this is from Group A. Upper East 2. The Eastern Elite B side 0. Lois leaves it for Jennifer. They're looking for Azaba. Azaba was late, but here they go. Belinda's touch. Azaba turns beautifully, and she's brought down. They win another free kick, and it looks like Joyce is the one to pick it up again. We are in the last minute of the 2 that was added on. Here's Joyce. She drives again, and this time Enam has a hand to it. Not completely out of danger, Jennifer. And she's unable to keep it in play. Throwing. But there's a player down. Azaba is left behind on the turf. Elodina Pia gets to her. And she will have to be attended to. 2 great goals from Upper East. And here is that connection from Joyce. Took her time, beat Enam to it, and just lofts the ball behind the goalkeeper. Once again, she was caught ball washing as that drive heads straight for her net. Joyce, that drive was powerful. She gets the second on the 34th minute for Upper East after Zaba put them through on the 10th minute. 2 goals, Upper East. Eastern Elite B 0. Azaba has been helped aside for game 2 continue. Martha and Jane also gets watered down their truth. Game will continue. And here's Patricia for Elite. Sends the ball down her left. And her marker is brought down. Throwing. Quickly taken there, Benedicta throwing. And it's been challenged. Tete picks up the other throwing for LHB. And there goes the whistle. 35 plus 2 minutes. All done. And Upper East are leading the half with 2 goals in the 10th and 34th minute. Eastern Elite would have to take this breather, regroup, and see if they'll be able to pull the 2 back. We'll be back after recess to bring you the last 35 minutes of this encounter. Do stay. Back from recess and continuing from where we left off is the U-15 Elite Girls Cup ongoing at the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence match day 4 and the second game of the day from Group A between the Upper East region and the Elite B side from the Eastern region. First half ended 2-0 in favor of Upper East, and they will seek to continue just from there. Now playing from left to right, and the Eastern Elite B side responding from right to left. Free kick, and it's Evelyn. She sends one down the right. Kept in play by Jennifer. There's Tete tearing away for the Elite side. They keep it in play. And the Melissa miss kicks. But here's Belinda. She'll try a long one. And straight to the waiting arms of Blessing. Goalkeeper. Let the ball roll to her left. And Anita will send it through the middle, Upper East. That was just too much for Anand to pick up. So in advantage to the Eastern Elite B side. So in taken and blocked. That is another throwing falling to Eastern Elite, but the flag is up. The Eastern Elite side are fighting so hard, but they've brought down the second goal scorer, Joyce. Holds on to her right eye, walking away. And she knows she's done something good for her side. Belinda's kick sends the ball the other way, but off the pitch. Throwing advantage. Upper East is the one throwing after the other. Down the left flank. Now ball moves to the middle. Shoves off her marker. But Evelyn cannot go beyond that. Free kick. Eastern Elite. Frida picks her spot, going through the middle, and her ball is blocked. She wants to pick back that ricochet, but here's Joyce. Turns on the heat, stopped by Benedicta. But still, Upper East have the ball. Here's Lois. Lois looking for Zaba, but Enam is there. Enam lets the roll to the left, finds Benedicta. They are moving forward, but that effort is blocked. Anita. Anita loses out, and Eastern Elite stopped again there by Evelyn. Frida's effort was halted immediately, but here's Benedicta. Benedicta will find Patricia looking for Frida. But Upper East always there to clear their lines. Evelyn wins that throw-in, sends it in, headed down by Lois. They're scrambling for it, and Evelyn gets in to clear it. Anand looking to put Joyce through, but that connection was curtailed for a moment. Here's Joyce. She's tripped and brought down. Four minutes in the second half, and it's Upper East 2, Eastern Elite B 0. Lois will pick her moments with that free kick for Upper East. Swings it down the right, head go up. Elite control, returning that ball and head straight into Anita. Azaba leaves it for Joyce. It's Joyce, it's still Joyce. And Benedicta had her foot to it. Dora's block. And now Eva Koko leaves it for her goalkeeper, Tayanam. And continues immediately. Annan, here's Belinda. She's beaten to it. And Annan also looking for options, finds Joyce. Joyce will want to have that 1-2 with Martha. But Martha couldn't get it in time. Free kick advantage to the lead side. Estete. Her ball in. And Evelyn always there. The last woman in defense for Upper East. Annan keeps it in play. Martha. The referee spots something else. And it's pointing advantage to the elite team. Tete needs to get to the right spot to take that throw-in. Does. She'll leave it for Patricia. The sergeant the other way around. Down the right. Vida. But the flag is up. We've done 42 minutes. 28 more to play for. And it's 2-0 for the Upper East side without the advantage. Line 2. Throw in Annan. The flag is up again. Eastern Elite B trying so hard to ward off the pressure from Upper East. They give away another free kick. Quickly taken, headed down by Annan. But Mary sent it out with the final play. There they go again, Upper East. Azaba, she's brought down. Lois. And here's Martha. Martha twists and turns. And she leaves that ball for Jane. It's Jane, but good play from Eastern Elite. Ball down the left for Wasila. And she's beaten by Anita. The swiftness of this Upper Eastern region side needs to be really commended, especially when they're on the defensive. They'll steal that ball away, but goalkeeper Blessing is there. Lisa almost punishing Upper East. Blessing held on to the ball, but she's down in pain. Goalkeeper Blessing will be attended to. But Upper East will be looking to effect some 2 changes. We'll get that confirmation pretty soon. The change will continue. And Lois will be sacrificed. And her place will be taken by Unwelling Kindness. First substitution confirmed. The second, we'll see Jamila Yusuf get in there, but we'll wait to see whose place she's taking. Good news. Blessing is up on her feet. Kick. Annan wanted it. Annan still fighting for it with Tete. There they go. Mary left that ball ahead for Jamila. But Jamila is not allowed to progress. Sorin finds Annan. She's bundled down. Tete is a culprit. And Lodina who won her that tackle quite unnecessary. Game continues. And Upper East have sacrificed Jennifer and Lois for kindness and Jamila. Game will continue here. Themselves to the Upper, but Upper East looks to be too much for them to handle. So she was looking for the other side. Patricia picks it up for Elite. On the run. Upper East swings that in, and she was looking for kindness. Headed down. Upper East is Evelyn. Evelyn against Emanuela. And she watched the ball to so then Emanuela picking it up. Change. Eastern Elite. Mary is being sacrificed. And her place is taken by Boedu Gifty. Change to that goalkeeping department for Eastern Elite. Mercy Saab will take the place of Tayanam. .48 done. Upper East 2. Eastern Elite 0. Lodina always wants those set pieces to be taken at the right spot. And this one is no exception. Throwing affected by Eastern Elite. Flag is up. And the advantage played to Upper East. There they come. Anita. Her ball is headed down. She goes in there for it again. Frida is brought down. Evelyn will pick that free kick up again for Upper East region. Anita tears away from her. Here's Evelyn. Her ball down the left. Well received. Back to Joyce. Here's Joyce. She's beating to it. She's racing for it and she goes down. Upper East making good use of their chances. And the Elite side calling after them. Benedicta. Short one rather to Patricia. Down the left. She's shoved down. And it's Anita who put down her marker. Referee Lodi now called to her and asked her to come down. Well, Lisa was a victim and she went a free kick for the elite side. Benedicta stands away and allow Patricia to take it. Joyce clears it, finds Azaba. Here's Joyce. To no one in particular. And Iba Koko picks it up for Elite. Another collision right in front of the referee. Martha goes down. As well as Patricia. So it's temporary hold up here. As the referee assesses the situation, both players are up. They'll be able to continue. 51 minutes on the clock. 19 more to play for. Free kick. Here's Joyce. And before that ball got in there, Jamila was shoved down. Referee says, get up and let's play continue. Messisa, the new goalkeeper for Eastern Elite, finds Iba Koko. Koko's ball is stopped. And Anand gets a hold of it. Here's Anand. Still Anand. She'll try her luck at goal. Tata clears her lines. But ball is still in the area of the elite side. And Upper East will take over. They look to be clearing their lines. That was from Tete. Evelyn. Strong in the air. Tete goes in stronger. But here's Mary. Turns around and she sends the ball out. Upper East soaking in that pressure so well. And the elite side are still trying. Throwing down the right. Here they come. And here's goalkeeper Blessing. Blessing sends one in towards Benedicta. She heads it down. That aerial ability being displayed here by both sides. And they've been good at it so far. Able to keep the ball in the air and on the turf. There they come. Eastern Elite. Walisa was looking for Tete, but Azaba will turn beautifully, take over. Beating already. Here's Frida for Elite. And they blast the ball amongst themselves. Anita releases to Martha. And they're on the run. But here's Iba Koko. And she moves it towards Benedicta. Benedicta will keep it. And Martha balloons the ball away for Upper East. Goalkeeper Messisa releases to Dora. Ball going through the middle. No one in particular. Here's Patricia. Releases the ball. And she's looking for a marker. Manuela is late. Manuela was late on that occasion. .54 minutes gone. Upper East 0. The Eastern Elite side, Upper East 2, sorry. The Eastern Elite side 0. Mary looking for Zaba, but Iba Koko is there instead. Ball down the right. Gifty. That's in swinger and straight into the net. Belinda has pulled one back. She has put one back for the Eastern Elite side. Good goal. Conning her first for the side. Right from the blast of the whistle in the first half. She has been noticeable for the Elite side. Good to see she has put one back for the Elite side. 55 minutes gone. Upper East 2. The Eastern Elite side 1. Ball will be restarted from the center. And Azaba cannot believe it. She sends a short one to us. Joyce. Joyce will look for Martha. And they'll find Kindness. Here's the Eastern Elite side Gifty. And Tete just run through opposite number Jane. Eastern Elite pulling one back. Upper East 2. Eastern Elite B1. Patricia. There they go. Joyce takes her time, but that ball was met by Eva Coco. The goal scorer Belinda, she's bundled away. Martha wants it. Upper East trying so hard to keep it in play. Here's Kindness. Kindness is able to. That referee says wait. Frida is on the turf and she might need to be attended to. But she's up, stamps her feet, and she'll continue for this Elite side. .57 minutes on the clock. Upper East 2. Eastern Elite B 1. Referee Lordina will want that ball changed. She feels it's too hard. She gets a better one. And game will continue pretty soon. Lordina will drop the ball. And she does. Here's Anita. Mary racing for it. She sends it to the other side, left side. Just Jamila. Jamila bundled off that one. And the flag already goes in their favor. Upper East. They will be looking to effect another change. We'll get that confirmation pretty soon. They are getting ready. He's been given some instructions to pass across when she gets onto the turf. And head coach Rita had a little tete-a-tete with Atibire Judith. She will be getting ready to join the frill. Yellow card to Frida. Frida Chumo has been yellow carded. Temporary hold up here as referee Lordina records that in her books. We're ready. And there's a throwing advantage to Upper East. That's a confirmation of that change. Anita is out and her place is taken by Judith Atibire. Atibire takes the place of Anita Kutiba. Wins some applause from her bench. She's tried. Then we'll continue. Throwing. Quickly taken. Jamila had her body to it. Ball in the air. And this could be Edith's first touch. And the flag is up again. Advantage to the Eastern Elite side. And Upper East cannot believe that call went against them. Their head coach, Joyce Ayimbire, having a small chat with the fourth referee. Malodina has a final say, and the Leeds B gets ready to pick up that free kick. Dora. She gets back to send on in swinger again, and is still out of target. 60 minutes on the clock. 10 more to play for. That is, if there'll be any additional time, then it could be more. But Benedicta's header, well received. And ball sent through the middle. Azaba wanted it, but you leave it for Kindness. Kindness switching play to the left, but that is halted. Dora blasted away as her colleague is down on the turf. Here's Patricia. Gets up and she will continue with the game for Eastern Elite B. Signaling she's very okay. Game will continue. Here's Evelyn. Sending that ball through. Referee Lodina says Azaba should take some few steps back before she drops that ball. She does. Here's Eva Koko. Koko with a short pass through. Tete picks it up for Elite. Jamila fights for it. Here's Mary. Twist and turn. She's shoved off. But the flag is up. Free kick. Tete trying to go past Mary, but Mary is stronger. Jamila down the left. Here they come, and she goes down together with Patricia. Good defending there from Patricia. Eastern Elite, boosted by that goal, they've been able to pull back, and they are sure they should be able to even get back on level pegging. (2-1) Upper East lead here against the Eastern Elite B side, who are yet to win a game in regulation time. Eastern Elite B, 63 minutes down. We have 7 more to play for. Throw in quickly taken, then intercepted by Patricia. Patricia leaves Ella, but Emanuela is trapped in that offside position. Lodina. Lodina leaves the ball. Lodina still has her hands up because ball is not at the right spot yet. Maybe this time it is. Here's Evelyn. Evelyn lost the ball. And there they go. Upper East. Lois. Benedicta making sure no one goes past her, and shielding Messisa in that goalkeeping department for the Elite side. 64 minutes. Upper East 2. The Eastern Elite side 1. Mary challenges Tete for that ball. Here's Mary, goes past Tete, but that is too much for the game of football. Referee halts play. Joyce picks it up. Here's Upper East. Here's Annan. Still Annan twisting and turning. She releases the ball, finds Joyce. Here's Joyce. Will she try? She does. And the ball enters the net. How did Messisa leave the ball? She had a hand to it. And Joyce now has 2 goals for Upper East, making it 3 for them. 65 minutes gone. And it's Upper East 3, Eastern Elites B1. Joyce took her time. Eva Koko was there, but no. Benedicta was late. Messisa had her hand to it and later let it go. Kindness shoves up everyone, and the referee spotted it. 66 minutes. Down the left. And Walisa's ball in. Here's Frida. Annan is also grumbling for it, but it's still Frida. Takes her time, turns around, and finds the goal scorer for the first one. She almost grabbed the second. Belinda does really have a heavy boots. She tried. And Blessing saved the day. There's a player down on the turf. It's Jane. Helped aside. But Eastern Elites have 2 changes to make. Frida is out. As well as Patricia. And their places will be taken by Carly Pressler and Rosalind. "68 minutes. Belinda. For Eastern Elite, she'll leave it for Walisa. Annan takes over for Upper East. Down her left is Mary. Yes, Jamila. That 1-2 between Mary and Jamila working so well. And Emanuela is on the run for the Eastern Elite side. She has Judith on her heels, but Blessing always ready to hold on for Upper East. Balloons 1 through the middle. No one in particular. Dora unable to keep it in play. Upper East 3. Eastern Elites B side 1. 2 goals from Joyce and Azaba. Behind the last 40 seconds of regular time, we wait to see if there'll be any time added on. But before that, Upper East look to effect another change. Jane has been sacrificed, and Justina Asatwak is in there. Last seconds of this game. If it remains like this, Upper East run away with the win. But here they come. Rosalind's first touch, and it results in a free kick for Eastern Elite. We'll be doing 2 minutes of time added on. That has already started counting. Free kick. Dora. Dora with that kick for Eastern Elite, heading for the goal area. And it's cleared away finally. Great drive there from Dora. Here it's Patricia, still lacking around the goal area of Upper East. And goalkeeper Blessing goes down. We are in the last minute of the 2. And game could be wrapping up anytime soon. Blessing is being attended to. And she happens to be the only one that can be treated fully on the pitch. Virtue of the fact that she is a goalkeeper. Wasting all the last minutes of this game. She's already up with 3 goals and the 3 points from the second Group A game. And they can afford to waste all the time. Upper East. Eastern Elite B have just a point to show after 4 rounds of matches. Blessing is up. Lodina just confirming if game can continue. She does. Picks the ball and might just drop it. Joyce is the culprit on that account. Brings down Walisa. Belinda, the goal scorer, with that kick in. And goalkeeper Blessing is impeded again. She goes down. Eastern Elite with some dangerous strikes in the last minutes of this game. Blessing will have to be attended to, and we all have to hold on. 2 minutes exhausted. Game done. The referee has her own discretion after all these halts. Game is still ongoing. Blessing still being attended to on the turf. Good to see her up again. And the medics We'll just have to make sure she's ready for the game. They do. Ladina's whistle will go any moment from now. She could end this game. Joyce heads it down. And that is the end of proceedings here. Upper East running away with this win. 3-1 against the Eastern Elite side. Goals scored by Asaba in the first half. Mary Magdalene Asaba with the first on the 10th minute. And the last two from Joyce Awane in the 34th and 65th minutes. And in this game 3-1 in favor of Upper East Region. And the woman of the match for this game between Upper East and the Eastern Elite side is Awane Joyce from Upper East. She is the woman of the match. Player number 5, Joyce Awane, with 2 goals, and she's the woman of the match for this game. We'll be back at 3 p.m. to bring you the last Group A game in the ongoing U-15 Elite Girls Championship here from the Ganaman Soccer Center of Excellence. My name is Abigail Sena, so to catch you again at 3 p.m.